Hey guys, my last video when I was unboxing my spam crate in the playroom. Want to change it up a little bit. Well, not really changing anything the fuck up, but play Madden. Actually, my last two video was no, hold on. Well, Assassin's Creed. Made no goddamn sense. I'm literally making no goddamn sense. And I'm playing Madden Ultimate Team today. I'm hoping to get a few games in before I go to work. So, let's start, alright? So you see I a little bit upgraded my whole roster. I got pretty much a 92, well, I got a whole lot of 90s. On defense, I only got maybe two or three on offense. 93, like, I got my Patrick Mahomes a 94 overall. His backup is a 92 overall Michael Vick.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman.
And I got a 96 overall Ricky Williams.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt
This
for
is
Tampa
the
Bay.
95
And he puts a
overall.
little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Ooh, the juke. And now running right through it. Gets past one man. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And it's Chiefs football.
My
First
95
and 10.
overall Deion Sanders.
And now here comes Kansas City. And the Chiefs offense ready to go on first down and 10. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now they got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a complete
96
pass
overall.
downfield, but they came up with a momentum point. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Time for a break. And incomplete here on third down.
How did he didn't get back?
We're back to see what happens.
Okay, I can go up by one.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Make it.
The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And they
Now
have
they
taken
got a hold
the
of them.
lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Ooh. Okay.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And for them, a touchdown their
Maybe
last
a
go
few
around.
games,
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And
Not
when you
that
start
many,
plotting
guys.
for this drive, when you start
Still
thinking to yourself,
7
okay,
right
what are we
now.
going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for
Yeah,
wrinkles and
207.
counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
And now a
Maybe
throw
an
on
hour.
first down there, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances in the game. He tried to fit
I don't
that one in
believe
there.
that.
Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Who the fuck is that guy anyway?
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Fourth down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up a big first down.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. And this will be incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for him.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
Nope.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Well, it looked like,
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
And Catanzero's kick is right through. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy.
okay, I'm going to try this.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now Sanders. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Deion Sanders, 88 yards. And the Chiefs are in for 6.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
There.
Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after surrendering for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
So 31-26. And the tone.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And right
Not
now these
spoil
guys
WrestleMania for you.
Maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive. And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right.
Meanings are not my fucking thing.
But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'm so damn glad they did pull on Charlotte.
Earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to
So they pull on Charlotte. Oh God, we would never go
out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
First down, Fitzpatrick toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Man.
On 2nd down, Fitzpatrick again. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And a loose football.
Got the ball back.
And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Fuck yeah.
And they will set up shop at their own
41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
What's it? Bad
put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They begin the drive with Williams.
No, it wasn't a bad pay-per-view. It better than.
Stop shy of midfield.
It was better than last pay-per-view. Shit.
Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So a defensive timeout.
Oh,
chance to regather, regroup.
If they do want to tie it already again, oh my fucking God. That one sucked.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Again, it's Williams. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The
Hey,
very
a lot of points have been
rumble.
scored in this
Man,
game, but
sucked.
what a nice play by the defense. Stepping
Okay.
up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Oh, good footwork on the spin. And taking it across
Okay.
midfield
What
and inside the
was
45.
okay? They're going to
It was
know
a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first
what
down.
was your favorite
I
match?
guess if you're going to run for it on 3rd down, not a bad idea to get behind your Hall of Fame left tackle.
I know it was Becky for Ronda versus Charlotte, but I would wish one of the others was your favorite, except for the main event.
There, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to
I
carry
got
the ball
a little-
to gain the yardage.
I
To
arrived a
leverage
little
by
bit
the
late.
offensive line to create space up
Hey,
front.
Glenn.
Really well done.
Hey, man.
And they will take a knee here.
But seriously, what was your other favorite match, except for the main events?
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. Oh, now he pulls him over.
Turn over on down.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope.
And then what?
They definitely had opportunity. just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
You said you didn't watch it? Why you say it wasn't a bad pay-per-view then? I look up the winners. Courtney did. I like to watch it. I don't like to look up the goddamn one. Every time when somebody won, it popped up on my goddamn phone. Cause that's what Bleacher Report will do. You didn't watch it? Damn, dude. Because...
And the offense gets set here for a third down play.
Damn, 22 to 14. You know I'm going to win.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for Clark. He's got him complete. And now running right through it. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And on third down, Dallas Clark, he's a bread and butter guy, and he shows you why there.
I've always liked bread and butter. Always.
Who doesn't like bread and butter?
That's why I guess you need to be gluten-free.
Yeah.
I love that description.
God damn it.
That's what you want to go to, right? Something that feels good, makes plays for you. Dallas Clark.
That figure ended at 11:30.
We have not seen a whole
lot
of
and at 11:30, but I want the last match.
And that's another nice job there to force an
And
incompletion.
the match
They've been very
before.
cohesive, knowing each other's moves.
And that was Triple
all game
H
long.
versus
They've been on the spot just about every
Batista.
time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Mahomes going to throw. Green with a catch left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough
And
for a
that was
Chiefs
hell
first
on
down.
that was brutal.
They go play action here on first down. This is Clark. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Dallas Clark from 21 yards away. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away.
The only match I didn't see was
take it in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Battle Royals. The Miz and
they get set to take the field.
The Miz and
wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Four match.
Throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
She is done.
Pick up there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
She's taking off to start a family.
From the 33. On second down, here's Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run.
I don't.
Back now in
I think
Nashville,
if she does come back,
all even as
I
we
think
get
she's
ready to
gonna
start the fourth.
be on SmackDown because it's moving to Fox.
Third and short yardage. Mariota. And he locates Walker complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A Titan first down, Mariota to Walker.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
why did I do that?
the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
But I'm saying if she does come back, she's gonna be on
Clock
snap.
running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Mariota. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Oh, no, he lost the football. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Time for a break. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. From the gun, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. And now here comes Kansas City. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their...
He's got a man, complete.
Got it.
The 40. The
It's
30,
done. Done,
10,
you bitch.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A.J. Green, an even 90 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. They do tack on the extra point as well. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Anderson now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Oh, now he bowls him over. And now running right through it.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee.
I know
here.
a lot of people didn't watch
So on 4th
why
down,
them
out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
I know, Grandma.
Anderson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And the Titans getting set to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And now the spike comes with 28 seconds left on the clock. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Mariota to throw. And Walker with it over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down. And now down to 14 as he spikes it to stop the clock. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. Mariota. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at about the 31, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Yeah. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both...
All right. Rookie the rookie. Okay, what the fuck?
Hey, it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
On third down, here's Bell. And shutting him off, now open field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, 50 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the fourth. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go.
This is probably going to be my last game.
Football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Anderson now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Not bad.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Bobby Wagner in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Mahomes now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Mahomes to throw on second down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Anderson now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Keenum. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tried to get that one to Jake Butt. And it's 2nd down.
Shade
too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose.
Really
cut loose with
guy
that
named
one.
Jay
Sharp,
Butt.
strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Throwing is Keenum on third down. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Desperation time for Keenum on fourth. Got it in. He finds Sanders. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Keenum on first down. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Deion Sanders in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The Broncos in the hurry-up try to get to their positions and get set quickly. Keenum to throw on second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. From the gun on third down, Keenum. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On second down, Williams. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one.
We're up with 2 damn
like
scores.
this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had...
Maybe above, holy guys. Okay. I want to try something. Okay. No, I said that was my last game. I know I said that. But I gotta get through that one, and then that one. And if you're wondering, my dog. Jid.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the coach, and we're set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New Orleans Saints. With that, let's get over to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome with the call from New Orleans. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
What the fuck?
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Now here's a defensive time.
Oh, that's bullshit. No, pro, but 91.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Maybe a little quicker, huh?
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to air it out deep for... This is caught inside the 15.
They'll keep working.
They give him a gain of 37. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
All right, that works.
Kelsey from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Anderson on for the extra point.
The big fellow was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Anderson now to kick this one away. To return it, Alvin Kamara. A little juke. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Breeze now. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Yeah, Sanders now to return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Looking deep for Demarius. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
Okay.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
He's going to hit it and got his man complete. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Green's got it over the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for KC. 42 yards. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
handoff.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
An automatic Morton Anderson does it again, knocks another one through the posts. I have to be careful because it's almost boring, you know, just how accurate he is. He knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads 2 different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Well, at one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. And the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get up.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
Hello, Shane.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the
I'm
clock going,
happy
but
them,
you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bobby Wagner coming hard that that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the second.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Jumping, shooting.
Justin Houston. He's the one to get in this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Pulled in by Clark. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 36 yards. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it drops down incomplete.
Damn it.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the 4th. Now what do? You conservative? And now the kick is blocked. And all the defense has it. But he will not be able to bring this one back in the extra point attempt. Unsuccessful.
I know I shouldn't say I can't believe it. You're supposed to stop me from doing that, partner. But I can't believe it. They kicked that one, and they tied the game.
Tie the game. Now, this late 4th quarter, that has to be as tough of a pill to swallow as there ever has been.
Now they have to regroup because they still have a chance here. Down 1, what are they going to have to do? Onside kick and try and get the ball back for one last opportunity.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll start with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. This is taken at about the 14. Nice job.
22 seconds.
Back 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Trying to go back to Watkins. And that'll bring up second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch.
That's caught at the 25. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Kamara now to return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Did anybody get their finger in the paint mat before?
One final try here for Breeze. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. Well, we were on
that worked.
Fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game.
Sweet, you can't upgrade them? I didn't know that. Shit. I want to see how the outfits are. I just want to see how the outfit look, how the uniforms look. Man, that's not bad. Shit.
The Crusaders, their offense getting ready to go. First down and 10.
Kind of remind me of the Steelers a little bit. Shit.
On first down, Mahomes. He's going to air it out deep for Green. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, I don't know if the flag. It was close, though. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Give him 30 yards there. Mahomes now on first down. It's caught at the 10. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, 40 yards. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do with the 2-point conversion.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Anderson now to kick this one away. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And now back out comes the offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all,
Courtney got the scout.
Turn it over.
Time for a break. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On the run, it's Ware. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense.
Yes.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. They run again with Ware. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll run now with Ware. And an alley to run. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game.
Okay.
Maybe this long drive take a little bit of wind out of their sails.
Only one damn second. Yeah, only one damn second.
One final try from Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were...
Well, that looked good. Got 87 coins out of it. So, wonder what the lat outfit gonna be. The very lat, because I'm gonna change back to my home team. I like the all red. But before I go, I'm gonna upgrade a little bit. I'm gonna upgrade the is it 1 each? What the fuck? No. Oh. Keep rushing. Okay. So see ya, and yeah.